in lieu of all the madness that's going on in the whole entire world, first of all, I'm going to say free Palestine, free them, free them, free them. But me wrestling with all these emotions and these feelings and the dread that I've been feeling for the past 27 days, as I'm sure you have definitely felt, it's really caused me to think about, like, you know, going to work and everything, feeling hopeless, feeling less than, feeling like I can't do nothing, and seeing how this is just it's horrible on so many levels, and I've cried my eyes out for the past 27 days. Here we are, November the 6th. I don't really know how to quite describe how I'm feeling, but I'm pretty sure you feel the same way. And again, back to my point, this has caused me to think about my humanity and my productivity. And like, should I even be productive right now? Like, the only productive thing that I want to do is to help out the Palestinians, to help out the Congolese, and to help out the Sudanese, free Hawaii, free Puerto Rico, just tapping into my humanity. But every single time I tap into my humanity, I go back to productivity mode. Hi, how are you doing? Can I please help you in any way? And it's so insidious. It's like I'm not even allowed to be human and feel my emotions, to the point where it's like I'm stuck in survival mode. I've been stuck in survival mode for like the longest time. And to see that I can't even allow myself to compartmentalize my own emotions, and I can't even cry for about a good 5 minutes. And when I do cry, it's so deep to the point where I just, like, I'm frozen and stuck in everything that's just been bottled up leading up to now. So let us discuss productivity. So as a human, we find ways to be productive in every single thing that we do, whether it be in our advocacy or in our line of work. And you as a person can take great joy and passion in it, and you can make it meaningful. Like, we see people going out to march. We see people going out to march, stopping ships, leading the charge to help the world move forward, to help everyone become knowledgeable and to see what's going on in the world. Or you can be going to work and, you know, multitasking your humanity and getting your work done, which can definitely be very hard to do. Again, as I stated, I've had the most hardest time just staying productive and making sure that I'm doing things that I need to be doing. And I've been meaning to actually, you know, make more videos and everything, but in lieu of everything since October 7th, it's been just a really slow kind of thing, and I really haven't been as productive as I guess I could have been, or as I should have been. But how can you really be productive in a time like this when you see a whole entire genocide going on? Really, like, is there anything else you can do besides, you know, lend your voice, try to make the best of the situation, try to help out those who are in need? Like, I've definitely been trying to tap into the abolitionist that is in me, and then seeing what I can do for the Palestinians, how I can, you know, add my voice to the conversation to help show light on those who are talking about the pressing issues, and to those who are more knowledgeable than I am. But even though I'm not the most knowledgeable person, I can be productive, and be productive the way that I know that I can be, and that is being a good human being, and that is, you know, being a light unto other people, you know, just to share the energy and let everyone know that, you know, it's all right to feel how we're feeling, because we are human at our core. And to feel these gut-wrenching emotions and seeing what we're seeing, it's understandable for you to feel so despondent, but don't let that become everything. Don't let it become everything. Don't become absorbed and consumed about it. Use that energy in order for you to be productive, in order to help out those who are in need, which are the Palestinians right now, who have no army, water's been cut off, food, resources have been completely cut. I believe they have like 5 days of resources left. And it's just been a complete and total, just a humanitarian crisis. Hold on. Sorry about that. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Just, dang it, I just lost my point. But again, I know that I am not the most knowledgeable person out there, and there's definitely other voices out there who definitely can reach you far more better than I can. But at least I know that I can add my voice to it and not be silent, because my silence will be me being complicit in all this right here. And that's the last thing that I want to do, is to be silent in a colonial project when I've seen that my ancestors were colonized and brutalized and also schmommed, but with the B, Alabama, Tulsa. This is so frustrating. This is unbelievably frustrating. It is. I can only imagine what the Palestinians are going through, how they're feeling. But we can be productive in our fight for liberation, our fight for freedom, our fight for freeing all oppressed and marginalized people, and our allies, who should definitely be our collaborators, because we don't need allies, we need collaborators. We need people who are willing to ride or die for this kind of stuff right here, because we all need to be free. These systems are not meant for us. They're meant to control us and keep us all oppressed in every single way to use us, because our time is precious. And with us using our time like this, it'll be more worthwhile in the future for future generations to benefit from this. Even though advocacy and liberation and abolition may not be seen within our lifetimes, we can at least leave for the future generations to be able to have a much more better start in this long fight. I pray that it isn't a long fight, but we've been doing this for so long. But I don't want to mess with energy and bring you down. That's the last thing I want to do, because we've been doom scrolling through TikTok and other things and whatnot, and I don't want to be the last person to make you feel sad. Yeah, plenty of that. But anyway, let's go on to the second topic, our humanity. So the feelings that we are feeling, that is our humanity. Breaking free from it being suppressed and repressed, and from the desensitizing things that we have seen. Don't ever become desensitized to what's going on in the whole entire world, because once you become desensitized and it becomes normal to you, then you really have lost all of your humanity, which keeps you going. That is an important thing that you need to keep you do. Like for instance, me being at work, seeing all the things that's going on in the world, and seeing the beautiful protests that are going out, and also seeing Bizan and Montez, I pray they're all right. I pray that they're safe. Giving out this information and keeping us up to date, eye on Palestine, really giving their perspective on things, and of course, always be able to cross-reference your information and whatnot. Well, these are first-hand experiences, but like, we do live in an age of media and sadly censorship, which my gosh, so much censorship. But I digress. We need to make sure that our humanity stays intact. Please cry all that you need. Feel your emotions, be one with them. Do not suppress them. That's the last thing you need to do in this world. And during this upheaval, is you need to be in contact with your humanity. Be in touch with your emotion. Feel them, understand them. Don't be ruled by them, or do. At this point, I think that we may need to really embrace our emotions in order for us to have true liberation and revolution, because all we've seen through revolution is that one, it doesn't come peacefully, and two, it is always bloody. Because freedom ain't free, especially when you're under oppressive systems that want to keep you suppressed and repressed. But that's something to think about going into the future. God be with Bizan and the Palestinian. God. And with everything that's been happening, I have been really heavy in my writing. Now, I'm not a writer. I'm definitely not a writer. I could be. I definitely could be. But here are some words that I've just, come up with throughout this tragedy. It's about productivity and humanity, hence the topic we're talking about. So let me get into it real quick. Productivity and humanity. We struggle to walk the fine line of both and try not to fall into either too much. But if given to one, you become a robot or human. And in that sense, the world doesn't want us to be human, because that's not profitable. And if you have time to be human, you don't have time to be contributing and to be productive. And your time is the most precious commodity. If you feel lost and discouraged, I ended it right there, because I think I started crying due to the tragedies that I kept seeing online. But I've really just been heavy into my writing, and it's just really been on my spirit to just try to do all that I can in order to support the marginalized communities and, again, free Palestine. Anyway, this was a bit of a heart-to-heart. Please don't lose heart with the situation that we're going through. I pray for the Palestinians. I pray for them. I pray for the Congolese. I pray for the Sudan. Land back for the Native American. But anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. I hope I didn't bring you down. I've really been thinking about everything that's been happening, and the last thing that I wanted to do was to make you feel sad. So I'm sorry. But thank you for coming. If you've made it through the video, I appreciate you, I adore you, and I cherish you, and I hope the best for you, and may you have a blessed day. All right, I'll talk to you later.